will address the elephant in the room. I do have an amazing rack. God truly gives his biggest chesticles to his indies with the weakest backs. No, I was looking out. I saw some of you when I came out just, why is this one broken? No, you're good, Abel. I know you wouldn't do that. But it's weird having a visible disability. People won't even ask your name, and they'll be like, what happened? Nothing good, Carol. When I was younger, I used to like to tell kids that when they ask, this is what happens when you're bad. Do you know when you're mean to others on the playground? Mm-hmm. Santa doesn't take kindly to that. But I don't do that anymore, much. But also, it's like not completely far off base. So I was injured in first grade in a playground accident 7 days before Christmas. And at the time, we were also in house, and like Christmas is already a weird time with its messaging. If you're bad, you won't get presents, which really translates for kids as, if you're poor, you can get bent. So when it happened, it was definitely a, oh shit, I think God has it out for me personally. I should have genuflected more in catechism or something. But yeah, it's been 30 years. The traumaversary recently passed, and yeah, like wow. Just also, side note for all my babies from the 1900s in here, do you ever feel like you're spinning a really fucked up prize wheel whenever you have to earn your birthday now on online forums? You enjoy pain. But yeah, I'm from New Orleans, and being poor pre-Obamacare in the 90s meant going to Charity Hospital in New Orleans. And it's the kind of place that you would see at 3 a.m. asking for money to help in a faraway country. Let me paint you a picture. Just imagine not separate rooms for the children's ward, just a vast hallway with seafoam green tiles, some of them falling off, threadbare curtains, fluorescent lights that flicker but never quite go off, and beds, like, I'm sure you've been to the hospital, they have the electric ones. No, these were crank, like World War II surplus. Like truly, at any moment, you just expect to hear from the background, in the arms of the angels. For just 35 cents a day, you too can help an injured born child. Thank God Katrina took it out. What the government failed to do, God stepped in. I mean, it sounds fucked up to say, but Charity Hospital was a public health crisis. It was the old Yeller of public health in New Orleans. And what the government failed to do, W. Bush and Katrina was like, we will be the shotgun of mercy. So being injured before Christmas, of course, there's people who want to help and they want to step in and help those less fortunate and feel good about themselves. And for me, it was the Shriners. So they came in with their funny little hats and a big red bag, and they're giving out gifts, but it's the kind of gifts that like you just barely get credit for, you know, like crayons that are more wax than color. So I'm watching them come up the aisles, pulling toys out their bags, excited for what I'm finally gonna get. And I see a dump truck, a paddle ball, bubbles, and he finally gets to my bed, reaches in his bag, and hands me a green and white jump rope. And now, I was a precocious kid. I started reading early. When I ran out of things to read, I would read the dictionary. And I don't know if this taught me the definition of irony, but I sure knew how to spot an asshole afterwards. But yeah, like being poor, you still know how to like make use of things. So I use the jump rope as a noose. I mean, mean a lasso. A lasso. Whenever the hospital wheelchairs would get too rowdy, I'd round them up. But I'll leave you with this. So one thing that I learned from it is beggars can be choosers and probably should be. And as our patron saint Luigi taught us recently, all it takes to radicalize someone is bad back pain and dealing with the public healthcare system. Thank you.